You want to learn how to get listings without spending a fortune, without discounting your commission? That's what we're going to talk about here today. Hi, I'm real estate coach Craig Proctor, and there are some very, very effective ways to get started here, even if you don't have a huge bank account. I'm going to suggest that you take notes here as we go along on how to get listings. I know a thing or two about it. I listed over 10,000 homes during my career. And I started off like many of you with no money, no experience, never sold anything in my life. So, how do we get started with this? Well, today I would recommend that obviously you start with the inexpensive things. Start off with maybe Facebook. Okay, very inexpensive. And I know some of you are going to say, well, the Facebook leads are no good. We're going to talk about what offers to make and how to follow up with the leads. So, for example, if we start off with Facebook Marketplace, that'll cost you $0. You can run up to 150 ads every single day. You could even borrow listings from other real estate agents in your office if you get permission from them, and you can start there by advertising for $0 on Facebook Marketplace. Now, what I'm going to recommend is obviously you have a nice picture of a house. Don't, if you've got your pick a good picture. The picture is sort of like the headline. That's what's going to attract people. Now, what I want you to do is talk a little bit about the house, but don't add any eliminators. If it's a 3-bedroom, you don't need to say it's a 3-bedroom because some prospects might think, well, that's too small. Then what you want to do is you want to make a wider offer. So we're starting off with pictures of homes. That's going to be the magnet. And then I want you to offer things like a complete list of homes that match their criteria in this area, including distress sales, bank foreclosures, and even unlisted and off-market properties. Now, you might not know how to find those properties, but this is what we teach you to do. We teach you how to find these types of properties so you can offer what it is that buyers are really, really looking for. Now, remember, these buyers also have houses to sell. So the easiest way to get listings is you get a prospect to respond first as a buyer. I tried, like you've tried probably, hey, do you want to list your house? Would you like a free market evaluation? It's not that that doesn't work, but it's a lot easier to attract somebody that has a house as a buyer first, because obviously that's what they're thinking about first. They're thinking about, where am I going to go next? So we've got Facebook Marketplace that will cost you $0. And then we can start running paid ads on Facebook. And you can start with a budget of $5 or $10 a day. None of this breaks the bank. Now, you might be saying, hey, I've tried this stuff before and it's not working. Again, we need to improve your offer, okay? If your offer is weak, it doesn't matter where you run your advertising, right? I hear that from agents. I hear, Facebook doesn't work, Google pay-per-click doesn't work, print doesn't work, because the offer isn't strong enough. If you don't have a strong offer, it doesn't matter where you run it, you're not going to get the response you want. So by the way, please check in and let me know what city and state that you operate in. I have a gift for you here today. Okay, so check in, let us know you're with us. The gift that I have today is a report, a free report that we're going to offer everyone. If you want to drop your email address in, we're going to send out a free report on these inexpensive techniques that are really, really effective and the right offers to make, so you can start to get listings or at least get to the table. Right now, we have special training on the listing presentation itself, but let's assume you've got a listing presentation. Maybe you can get better and we can help you with this. But the first thing that's really, really important is prospects need to know who you are, what makes you different, okay, what makes you better, and we want them to contact you. That's the new call to action, is getting the prospects contacting us. You've probably been buying leads, you've been cold calling, door knocking. Even if you buy leads, it's like almost impossible to get prospects on the phone today, right? That's a huge behavioral change, is people aren't answering the phone. That's why it's very, very important that we offer something so big that the new call to action is getting them to call you, right? So you could use your cell number and say, hey, you can reach me on my cell number. You can call me or you can text me. Something else that's really, really effective is driving prospects from print materials Okay, direct mail. I know some of you think, well, that's old school. Nope, direct mail is still really good because it gets us away from all the clutter online. And on your direct mail, we're going to have a QR code. And so everyone's familiar with a QR code. They scan their phone on the QR code. And what they're going to see is a video of you. And it will be you making your offer. So you might say, hey, if you're watching this right now, that means you live in Glenway Estates and you're thinking of making a move and you'd like to know what you would net in your pocket after all the associated expenses, right? That's the most important number for the seller is what they're actually going to net in their pocket, not what's going to sell, not what it's just going to sell for. This is a different offer than what other agents are making. They're all talking about what it's going to sell for. I want you to go forward with things that you already do, right? But usually what I'm about to tell you are things that you do after you meet with the homeowner. Let me give you another example. How many of you, when you meet with a home seller, you would walk around the house and you're pretty good at giving them advice, inexpensive things that they could do to prepare their home for sale, to sell it for maybe $5,000 or $10,000 more. That's something that we all do, right? But we talk about that only after we're meeting with them. Let's use these offers as a way to get more meetings, more face-to-face meetings. Let's talk about what you do when you get there before you get there as a means of getting to more appointments. Okay, so the old school seller offer would be, hey, would you like a free CMA? Which they don't even know what that means, right? Comparative market analysis, but they don't understand that. Why don't we just say, would you like to know what your house is worth? But everyone's making that offer. Every realtor is saying, hey, do you want to know what your house is worth? Would you like a free evaluation? Also, most sellers are just going to go online. They're going to go to Zillow. They're going to go to Redfin. They're going to find their home value there. That cannot be our big offer. So stay away from that. And instead, I want your offer to be, would you like to know what you're going to net in your pocket after all associated home selling expenses? And I can also give you tips on what to do and more importantly, what not to do to sell your home for $5,000 to $10,000 more, or whatever you feel you can help the seller increase the value of the home by doing inexpensive things like cleaning the carpet, cutting the grass, a little bit of landscaping, staging the home, just inexpensive things. You're really good at this, right? So let's talk about other places that we're going to go to next. So we're going to start with Facebook Marketplace. Even if you don't have any listings, you're going to borrow listings from other real estate agents in your office, and you're going to make wider offers. You're going to say, yeah, I can get you information on this house, but I can also get you information on all the homes in the neighborhood that match your criteria, and I can get you access to homes that are not easily publicly available. And boom, that's where you got them, right? Because the buyers think, I don't need a real estate agent to get information on houses. I can find the house by myself. Okay, we want to come forward with, yes, we'll send you what's available online, but we also have access to homes that are not available online. Again, if you'd like this free report on all the different media, the different places where you can run your ads and give you different ideas of ads or offers to run, just drop your email address into the comments here before, and my team will send that out to you. No one's going to call you or hassle you. This is a free presentation. Just want to share with you ways to get started here. Many of you know my story. Within 3 years of having my real estate license, I was named the #1 RE/MAX agent in the entire world for RE/MAX. I kept being the #1 RE/MAX agent in the entire world for many, many years. I sold over 10,000 homes, and I've been coaching real estate agents now for the last 25 years, and I've created more millionaire real estate agents than any other coach or trainer or guru by helping them implement simple systems. So today, we're talking about the Craig Proctor lead generation system. So in the Craig Proctor world, there's no cold calling, there's no door knocking, there's no floor time, all the traditional things that they teach you to do. Obviously, they're not very effective. Last year in the United States, 49% of the real estate agents sold one home or zero homes. 49% of the agents last year in the United States sold one home or zero. So we can't rely on these old school techniques, cold calling, door knocking, or even people answering the phone. Okay, the other things that we can do to get listings is we can start to guarantee our performance. The real estate agents that you compete against use loose language, like they say to the seller, oh, I guarantee great service. I guarantee your home will sell quickly, or I guarantee to sell your home for the most amount of money. What if you came in with one of these Craig Proctor guarantees and you said, hey, I guarantee to sell your home in under X amount of days. You decide 30 days, 60 days, whatever. Or if your home doesn't sell within X amount of days, I'll deduct $1,000 off my commission on the closing table. Now you're accountable, and this gives you an opportunity to earn your full commission, right? You're only going to reduce the $1,000 if you don't perform. So what's the worst thing that could happen? If the house doesn't sell, there is no commission, so therefore you can't deduct $1,000. There's no commission. If the house sold, let's say you promised 60 days, I guarantee to sell your home in under 60 days, or I'll deduct $1,000 off my commission. Worst case, let's say the home sells in 61 days or 62 days. Okay, you got your full commission. Now you subtract $1,000. But remember, this is from a client that normally wouldn't have contacted you or done business with you had you not made this offer, right? So let's say your average commission is $15,000. You've got a brand new client because you made a powerful guarantee in writing. And worst case, hopefully it sells in 60 days, you make 15 grand. If it takes longer than 60 days, you make $14,000, right? You can't go broke making a profit. Now, the condition with these guarantees, like the one I just mentioned, is the seller has to agree to list their home at your recommended asking price. So you're really offering them something that they want more than you want to give. You say to the seller, I guarantee in writing, I'll sell your home in under 30 days or under 30, 60 days, or I'll deduct $1,000 off my commission. But we need to price the house properly. That's a conversation you have with the seller anyway, but you'll find the sellers want the guarantee more than you want to give it, so you've got a little bit of leverage here with them. Let me know if this is making sense. If you haven't checked in already, let me know the city and state or city and province that you operate in. We get a lot of referrals here in Craig Proctor Nation, and we're always looking. I got one today for Sarasota, Florida. So we're scrambling around trying to find an agent in Sarasota, Florida to receive a referral. Please let me know if this is making sense. Okay, we want to start off with the inexpensive things. Okay, if you don't have any listings, we teach you how to borrow listings from other agents, and we're going to cherry pick the nicest listings in your area because we want to attract the best prospects. Ideally, we want to attract a buyer that has a house to sell because we can get a buy-in, and that's how we're going to get in the listing game. And once you start to get listings, of course, you no longer have to borrow listings from other agents. You're going to have good listings, right? So this is how I started when I first got into real estate. Again, I had no money. I had no experience. I had no confidence at all. And so I just feel compelled to share with you some of the things that I started to do. When I started to make some money, I started to implement direct mail. And I know a lot of you are like, well, that's snail mail, that doesn't work. Trust me, my millionaire agents are doing really, really well with direct mail. It gets us away from all the online clutter. Okay, now that direct mail piece is going to have a QR code. So for example, if your offer is, hey, would you like to get information on homes that aren't available to the open public? If you'd like to get information on unlisted or off-market homes or distress sales or bank foreclosures, scan this QR code. They scan the QR code, and then I teach you how to do a little video. What I like about getting the prospects to scan the QR code and watch a video of you is all of a sudden they feel like they know you, right? They get to know your personality, and this is your opportunity to tell them who you are and what you do and what you've got for them and what makes you different and better. And then your call to action at the end of this 3 or 4 minute video is, hey, if you'd like to get the thing I'm offering you, all you have to do is call me. This is my direct cell number. I'll be the one answering the phone, or you can text me. And I would love to help you with, and then whatever your offer is. So we teach you how to structure the videos. All of a sudden, people in your community know who you are, and we can retarget the people that watch your videos so they get to see you over and over and over again. And it's a numbers game. Eventually, some of them start to call you. And the crazy thing is when they call you, they're talking like they know you. It's like, they feel like they know you. And this is what we want to create. We want to create awareness for you so people know who you are. But we also need to do a bigger job than creating awareness, which I'll explain in a minute. Awareness just means everybody knows who you are. Here's why this isn't good enough. You already have people that you know, friends, relatives, people that you know who you are, they know you quite well, and they've done business with another real estate agent, right? And it's very hurtful. So it has to be more than that. Our marketing has to do more than just creating an awareness, has to do more than just telling people, oh, I'm a real estate agent. Lots of people know you're a real estate agent and they still do business with other realtors. That's why we have to create an awareness, and attached to your awareness, they need to not only understand who you are, but what you've got that's so unique that they're willing to call you. What makes you different? What makes you better? And this is where the marketing comes in. You see, you could try all this stuff. You could try ads on Facebook Marketplace and paid ads on Facebook and direct mail and Google. But if you don't have really, really good offers and you don't retarget the buyers and sellers, what happens is you just assume, rightly so, well, this isn't working for me, right? That this isn't going to work for me. And then you give up on it. So that's why you want to coach. And you want a coach that actually made millions of dollars selling real estate. There's all kinds of coaches out there today that struggled or sometimes didn't even sell real estate. You need someone that's made millions of dollars doing this so they can show you how to do what they know how to do. Now, if you'd like to book a call with me, you can do that. If someone could type into the comments below, Proctor Call. So no space, just my name, Proctor Call. And we do a free breakthrough call where we'd ask you a bunch of questions about what you're doing, what your frustrations are, what's working for you. And we would give you for free advice on what we would recommend that you do. Now, why would we do that? What's the catch? Well, if I give you great advice, just like I am right now, I hope. If you're liking this, by the way, smash the like button or maybe give me one of those little hearts. But if you like this, you're going to love the breakthrough call. My attitude on this is everyone's trying to sell you something, right? Everybody is a self-proclaimed coach. Very few of them have a great track record. The easiest way for me, Craig Proctor, to prove to you that I can actually help you is just to pay it forward and help you. So I create content like this, and you should follow this page. Make sure you turn on notifications, watch all my stuff, because I go live and I share different aspects of the Craig Proctor system. And if you want someone to help you get better results, and I assume that's why you're here today, right? You've tried the best you can on your own. Maybe you've tried other coaches. Maybe I'm doing a good job now of showing you a little bit about who I am and a bit about my personality and what my approach is like, right? So this is what we're going to do for you. We're going to get prospects to raise their hand. They're going to watch a video, okay? And you might be a little nervous about video, whatever. We'll show you how to get over that. Look, no one's perfect. No one likes the way they sound or whatever. But remember, when you go in to list a house, when you're sitting at the kitchen table, you're not self-conscious about that, right? You're just yourself. That's what people want. They want you to be real on video, but they want to know what you're like, who you're about, what your approach is. And bottom line, what do you got for me? Stop saying, I'm really good. I care about your business. I work hard. I'm ethical. I've lived in this town for 17 years. That's what every other real estate agent is saying. And somehow when we say it, we think, well, it's different. Nope. To the consumer, we all sound the same. We look the same. We sound the same. All you have to do is tweak your marketing message with the right offers, and you'll be amazed at how well this works. Look at me, perfect example. Never sold anything in my life. Everybody expected me to fail. I had no money. I started off with the inexpensive things, and when it worked, I had a bit more money that I could reinvest in like direct mail and other things, and the momentum started. And within 3 years of having my license, I became the #1 RE/MAX agent in the world. So I'm in a small town. If I can do this, you can do this. And that's what I was able to prove to myself when I started to share what I do with other real estate agents, that this has nothing to do with Craig Proctor. My system that I created for my own survival has nothing to do with Craig Proctor, the real estate agent. It works for anybody that starts to use it. I proved that in the first couple years of sharing this to other agents. they started to get the same great results that I was getting by following this systematic approach for lead generation, conversion, presentation, and eventually they're able to grow big teams and expand their business. So we teach them the system for recruiting, hiring, training, and managing their team. So if you'd like to get this free report, I think we've got it right here, this free report, drop your email in. I think it's about 14 pages, 16 pages. It goes through everything we talked about in a lot more detail here. And please book a call with my team and I. Okay, proctorcall.com. Again, if someone can type that in to the comments below, proctorcall.com. Click on that. You're going to go to my Acuity Day Timer. You can pick a day and a time that works for you, and we'll see you on the other side. We'll have a great conversation. Cost you $0 to check it out. What do you got to lose? So if you enjoyed this, make sure you smash the like button. Maybe you want to share it with other real estate agents you know. And I want to thank you so much for being here with me today. Let me know your thoughts on this, and we'll see you next time. This is Real Estate Coach Craig Proctor. Take care, and thank you for watching. Hi, this is Craig Proctor. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And listen, I've got a lot more information for you to help you grow your real estate business. You see, several times a week, I record new videos and I load them onto this YouTube channel. What I'd like you to do, if you'd like to access them, are two important things, and both are totally free. Number one is I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. You're gonna see a little subscribe button for you to click on. And if you don't already have an account with YouTube, it's free for you to set it up. It's really easy, it's free, but you've got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important thing is to ring the little bell right next to the subscribe button. And that's gonna let you know every time I load new money-making videos to help you grow your real estate business. So make sure you subscribe right now, you ring the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video.